X-ray pictures. Your task, describe, the task is describe this X-ray picture and tell me the diagnosis.
எப்படி சொல்றதுக்கு நான் அவருக்கும் சரி
What is this?
Doctor likes
No. Picture. Remember. For example, I try to describe this activity. I should tell, first of all, in X-ray picture of mandible, in side projection, we can see defect of the bone tissue, line form in the angulus of the mandible, size 1 millimeter to 4 centimeters, with ровные края in English.
crown, neck.
One moment, I will. Ровные края. С ровными краями и четкими контурами перевести на английский.
Tomato with smooth edges and clear contours.
With smooth edges and clear contours. Smooth edges and clear contours. Ровные края in Russian четкие контуры. If we have clinical symptoms, for example, the patient shows us trauma 1 day ago and edema and any other symptoms of the fracture, we can see that in this situation we can give diagnosis. Traumatic open fracture of the mandibular in angulus, left side, left or right? Left, L, Russian literal L, left side. Did you understand? First of all, describe, after that, diagnose. Traumatic angulus fracture of the mandibular, full open fracture of the mandibular, left side. This is a full diagnosis using X-ray picture and clinical symptoms of the fracture. Try to describe your stomatologist. Very easy, but unfortunately our doctors didn't do immobilization. The patient go to the specialist and what can be the pieces of bone that shift and the blood vessels and nerves damage. It may be bleeding, maybe problems with sensitive innervation. Sometimes muscles put between the pieces of bone and this fracture cannot consolidate. This is the interposition of soft tissue between the pieces of bone. That is why very easy, through immobilization. And of course after that what we should do? We use splint. Splints by who is author of this splint? Splint by Tigerstedt. Special, in Russian we say проволока. How to fixate? We do close reposition, close them up, and use special resin rings. And one and fixate. Understand?
Like for the piercing.
How long? 3-4 weeks. How to eat? Drink liquid food without any tubes. Spoon in the vestibulum, from vestibulum behind the wisdom teeth. Enough place to go the food from the vestibulum into the oral cavity without any tubes. meat, vegetables, fruit, but fluids. Fluids. 3 weeks. No, unfortunately, our patient go home, remove the rings, and begin to eat meat. And the mandible, unfortunately, the patient very quickly puts the resin rings and go to the doctor. I don't know why. I never do. I don't know why the problems in my
Он пахнет как насос настойки.
Yes. Это anesthesia by spiritus etylicus 40% concentration. Very, very effective for our patient. Well. So, do you have any questions? No questions. Next class. Tumors and tumor-like conditions, which can be in case of fracture of the mandibular or maxilla and in case of trauma of maxillofacial area. But there are several symptoms which can be only in case of fracture. First of all, objective symptom of the fracture of the mandible. More often we will deal with trauma and fracture of the mandible. 95% and only 5% maxilla, fracture of maxilla. What's the objective symptoms? The main objective symptoms, pathological mobility. What does it mean, pathological mobility? Mobility in place, for example, here or here, where the mobility cannot present in normal situation. So, for example, fracture here. We can take the mandibular and try to very carefully shift up, down, and we can see the mobility here. And during our manipulation, we can hear special sound. The sound is named crepitation. You may hear. This is the second objective symptoms of the fracture. Disposition of the bite. For example, tooth and understand? The shift of pieces. And very, very effective, sometimes maybe fracture without disposition, without shift the pieces of bone. We can use probe with direct or non-direct pressure. For example, non-direct pressure. We ask patient open the mouth and press here on the mental area. And the patient tells us, doctor, you press here, but I feel pain. For example, here. Why? Yes, the patient feels pain in fracture spine. Or for example, maybe press or maybe pull, тянуть. And say, oh doctor, I feel pain here, or here, or here, or here. Why here? Почему здесь? Because there are 4 typical places of the fracture of the mandibular. The first place, angulus of the mandibular, here. Second place, foramen mentalis. We can see fracture line here. Third place, middle line. And finally, processus articularis. If you try to find fracture of the mandibular, you should find in these places. First place, second place, third place, and fourth place. But if the military trauma or accident may be another situation. In typical situation in our country, or down. This is a typical situation, and we can see fracture here. And if you see X-ray picture, see first of all these places for fractures, because sometimes we cannot see X-ray picture. We cannot have possibility to do X-ray picture. X-ray picture to confirm our diagnosis. Of course, if we, for example, cannot see the normal situation in X-ray picture, no, pathological situation in X-ray picture, we can do computer tomography. Computer tomography we can do in 3D projection. Now I feel I can show you the computer tomography. No, for example, here, not here, next, here. So I try to. Do you have your group in Viber or in Telegram? Yes. WhatsApp,
Telegram.
Telegram.
Telegram is either Viber.
50. I haven't your telephone.
My number is there.
Who have Telegram?
I have. Everyone has Telegram.
Everyone. No, give me one telephone number.
+375
+375 +375
25
25
645
6